What up with it, Q Hine at you?
Sheesh. Arch nemesis.
Alright. Josh Brolin. What's the other? Julia Gardner. Weapons. Trailer. You know what I'm saying? I think it's I forgot the director's name, but either way, horror film. He directed Barbarian. If you've seen that, then you might see this. We're gonna see what he do. Weapons. Let's check it out.
Let's see.
My dog done perked his ears up.
This is a true story that happened in my town. So this one Wednesday is like a normal day for the whole school. But today was different. Every other class had all their kids. But Mrs. Gandy's room was totally empty. And you know why? Because the night before, at 2:17 in the morning, every kid woke up, got out of bed, walked downstairs, and into the dark. And they never came back.
What?
I don't understand.
Like the premise so far?
Why just her classroom? Why only hers?
That don't look good.
We have a lot of emotional parents here. I think it's best if you keep some distance from this place.
Uh-oh. Why
What
she even
the
there
fuck?
at night, bro?
Right? Like, why would you? This might be a dream sequence. That might just be a dream.
Matthew, where are you?
This some Junji Ito type shit.
Oh!
Oh, far. Whoa.
This is where the story really starts.
Okay.
I like the trailer.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, sometimes trailers could throw you off though, but that trailer was hard though.
Yeah.
That was hard. I like that.
Wow.
Great concept, man. That's gonna be very interesting.
That's like Smiles, almost.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me a Smiles vibe with the way, like, all the different random ways people are killing themselves. Dude, the one with the lady, the fork?
And the truth or dare, yeah.
Like, oh.
Man, what you on, bro? Somebody just started doing that. I'm like, all right, bro, I'm out of here, bro.
Right? Like, hell, what is wrong with you? Put the fork down.
All right, they over here possessed teacher. You know what I'm saying? That's an interesting concept. They're talking about based off of a true story. You know what I'm saying? That make it very interesting.
Like, think about that. You wake up to go get the boys,
Yeah.
to go get ready for school.
Yeah.
Jax is gone. He just walked out in the middle of the night. Never to be seen again. What's the first thing going through your mind? Like, as a parent seeing this movie trailer, what is the first thing going through your mind?
Well, not the trailer. Let's just go with the scenario.
Right.
Obviously, I'm black, right? Black parent. First thing, if I go downstairs, door open, boy, I'm cussing everybody out. Man, why this door open? Who left this door? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm snapping.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna think everything I'm like, man, who left this door open? I'm about to buzz it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I probably look around, go outside, call the neighbors, anybody see him or whatever. If everybody say no, then that butterfly feeling gonna hit like, oh, now where my baby at?
Right.
Then I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to go strap up. You know what I'm saying? We got to load up, get the big bags, not no pistols. We got to carry the big stuff. We don't know what's out in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Load up, go look around and get the hunt, man. That's all you can do. And if you don't see him, like, darn, where my kid at, bro? Then, as a parent, I can imagine like Josh Brolin, apparently, like he gonna be one of the parents,
right? That just will not let this go.
Yeah, of course you should.
I mean, no, you shouldn't. But
because I can see all the emotions coming through, where it's like it's gonna be like nervousness, then fear, what's going on, and then it's gonna turn into anger at some point. Like you saw him mad, cause like okay, somebody took my baby or whatever. If I find him, I'm stepping on him.
Right.
That's a wrap.
That's fair.
Even if he alright, I'm stepping on him. I'm not gonna be here because I'm gonna be in jail somewhere.
Right, but
that would be the rage. But then if you don't know, then that frustration, you got all that rage, and you ain't got nowhere to let it out. then you gonna be snapping at, whoever the teacher, like the same thing. I could sit back, man, why just your class? What you got going on? What kind of voodoo you got going on? You don't go to church, you don't pray, you don't do that. Like, so I could see that, when prior to being a parent, watch movies like that. Why he snapping? It ain't her fault, whatever. But even walking myself through that just now, that scenario, I could see how that funnel energy would end up. You the only connection. Yeah, you the only
whole
connection.
Thing.
And you gon' die. I better find him or you gon' die.
Like,
ain't no debating. You the only connection.
And so, okay, still going with the trailer. So you have all these kids start going missing, and then each of the parents from the families, it looks like each of the parents from the missing kids start clipping themselves off one by fucking one. Then what you gonna do in that situation, bro? How you gonna feel then?
Just got to eat that. You just gotta be like, hey man, it is what it is. If I go, I go. I mean, you could try to find answers. I'm guessing Brolin's character is gonna be our guide through trying to help the teacher figure out what's going on and all that. Of course she's gonna be the star of the movie, but coming from that perspective. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't clipping the teacher without no proof. I ain't just, so let me, you gonna die if I find out you got something to do with that. What I mean, I ain't just gonna clip the teacher like, man, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I ain't doing that. But if they find some bones or something, they find anything, one of the kids at your crib, that's a wrap.
What you mean they found her doll at your house?
That's a wrap. But yeah, if they ain't got no proof, I just had to probably be like his character. It's just like, man, I'm just mad. I'm just saying. Ain't nothing you can do. What you gonna do, bro? Ain't no proof, ain't no nothing. But I'm be damn sure trying to figure out what's going on. But,
right.
But yeah, that's a tough little scenario right there.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough movie to watch.
And then if they came out your house, you know what I'm saying? If you got them from school, and then they came out your house, you had them and they left. That's gonna relieve some of the heat off the teacher,
right? To
a degree. I'm still gonna probably end up redirecting that energy that way, but
still, because
that still be weird. I'll be like, hold on, just you. So yeah,
my question would be, okay, I know there are records at schools and stuff like that, and they're intense, but I don't think the teachers have access to some of those records. Like, I don't think a teacher would be able to go like, well, let me see where little Billy lives in town. Yeah, I don't think you could do that, but...
Yeah, I don't think so either. Now that I think about it, I don't think you could do that.
I don't think so. I mean...
So yeah, my teacher would die comments is at the end of the line. This is after everything else been exhausted. You know what I'm saying?
That's the last resort. The last resort is the teacher must go.
You see, that's an example of him snapping. You see how I snap and immediately like, nah, my baby gone. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. You gonna go find a watch. You gonna go find a watch.
Ooh.
But anyway, very interesting concept.
I kind of think I might.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the kind of movie like go with the wife to go see type of shit.
Yeah, the mystery of it and everything.
Yeah, I want to see it, and then I definitely do want to do a review for this movie because it's definitely one of those movies where it's like,
By the way, I don't think you've seen it yet, but Sinners, it's a go.
We've been wanting to go see it. We have been wanting to go see it. May next week, fingers crossed. Hopefully the wife don't see this episode just yet, but I want to surprise her and take her to the movies next week as like, something to,
hey,
be nice.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I co-sign it fully. Okay. You're a music lover like me.
Right.
So it's tied a lot more to music than what I knew prior to the trailer. That ain't a spoiler in that, by the way.
Okay.
It ain't like no secret shit.
Good.
But music is a heavy theme in Sinners, and the music is fire.
I can't wait.
It is fire.
I can't wait.
There is one scene in particular that once you see it, I'll be curious to get your opinion on.
Okay.
It's like, some people may say it's gimmicky, it don't work for some people. For me, I loved it. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Musical lineage, I'll just leave it at that. Being displayed in one particular music scene or whatever.
Okay.
I thought it was fire. I thought it was dope because I can appreciate music throughout time. So I'd be curious about your opinion. I know some people are like, that's kind of corny or it came out of nowhere. Fuck you.
Well,
but but for real.
But on some real shit, for me, I cannot wait to see Sinners. I've kind of made a decision this upcoming next few years. I want to start doing more I want to put my money more into black content, if that makes sense. Like for me,
just support
movies like this. There's a comic book that's coming out of Image called Bitterroot, and it's like a steampunk, Afrocentric comic that's about a family, a black family who fights monsters that have hate in their system and stuff like that, and it's about their whole family lineage trying to figure out whether or not do they want to keep this stuff going on in the dark and not really and keep it contained like they have been, or do they want to just let it go free and let it do what it's gonna do.
I'm gonna check that out. I like that. I can't say I've seen anything or read anything with that kind of content in, so I'm gonna check it out.
It's this one's that the first book is set in the 50s, and they've already done a second book. Hopefully they'll do a third one, but the second book is set in the 60s, so it's going through the time periods and stuff like that. So it's definitely something I'm looking forward to reading soon.
Okay.
So
support art. Just support art.
Yes.
But anyway, let us know if you're gonna check this joint out down in the comment section below.
Please do.
And until next time, peace.
Peace.